tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long, just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home, stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, I keep going in, see that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better.
On my grind, it's 24/7, I don't settle. I demand my respect, cause they'll finesse you if you let them. Told myself I was the champion, went and got the medals. I showed the world my true colors and they was black and yellow. I let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. It's hard to pick which car to drive, I got a few of them. The first to make it cross the line like a true winner. Cause if you knew better, then you do better. Yeah, better when I wanna get better.
Chosen one, born to shine. I can't stop.
I'm on a new level.
No regrets, born to shine. And you know that.
Now, from the Valley of the Sun, EA Sports welcomes you inside State Farm Stadium, just west of downtown Phoenix, Arizona. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Cleveland Browns and the Arizona Cardinals on Sunday Night Primetime. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A pickup there of 13. It's an Arizona first down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. Picked off by Greg Newsome.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. It's his third touchdown catch this year. The extra point try forthcoming. His kick is good, and the Browns will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down. Brings up 2nd and 10.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. It is a big gain for Arizona. 38 yards.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
2 yards on the
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down.
3rd and 2.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. That's in the end zone and intercepted. That's the safety Greg dealt him. And the Browns are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down. A run with the former Buckeye, Quinshawn Judkins. And he's going to give him some breathing room past the 15-yard line. That run good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And he will take this one in. 81 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. Extra point attempt, still to come. He's got it. And the Browns will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. They'll run the counter with Barkley. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
18 Cardinals.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it's going to be 4th down. This returnable with Reed. Oh, looked like he may have had a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
What's up?
They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. Oh, yeah. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. He'll get that to Quinshon Judkins. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass. And
he will go all the way. Gunnar Helm. Touchdown, Browns. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. The extra point, up and good. And the Browns looking terrific here out of the gate. Already up 21-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Trying to get some more. Oh, I pack this ain't talking down on this side like we on the go. If you don't agree, ask the streets in your this 5 air, you already know. Already know how it go. Already know.
Tag! Bronco 80!
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Let's go!
Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. Carson Schlesinger there on the stop.
36-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
Ready?
3rd and 9.
Shut up! 70.
Back to throw.
But sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Ariza in punt formation.
And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. They try to let the up man run with it, but he gets buried behind the line, and they turn it over on downs.
What's up?
Judkins now on 1st and 10. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Browns with the advantage. Craig and I back here in Glendale after this. Throwing on second down, Mayfield. First, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
This is 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Open man, right side, he's got it. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
And this offense just continues to roll now, and defensively, they need to stop. They cannot let this lead get any larger. They've got to hold them to 3 if they're going to have any chance of finding themselves back in this game.
They'll run it here, and here's Judkins. To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Cleveland. First touchdown of the game for the NFL's leader in rushing TDs. Extra point try, 4th time. He gets it to go, and the Browns move out to a commanding 28-0 first half lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Throw here to begin the drive. He's going to let this one go deep. He's got it. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It is a big gain for Arizona. 42 yards. Throwing now on 1st and 10. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half.
And he'll take this one in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Arizona. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cardinals are able to cut into the deficit.
The score, Browns 28, Cardinals 7.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
Set. 180. Watch out.
They run it once more with Judkins. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he will score. Touchdown, Browns. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. It's up and through. And the Browns add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And will be forced out of bounds, a very short gain.
To the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Ready. Let's go.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
20 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. Open man, it's Davis downfield. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cardinals are able to edge a bit closer.
14.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A run, and here comes Judkins. And is brought down after a gain of a couple.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Mayfield to throw. Open is the tight end, Terrence Ferguson. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes in the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Receiver in motion, going right.
What's that?
On play action, Mayfield. And he'll just get rid of this. smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
On second down, Baker. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a fourth down decision to make. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. We'll have more from Glendale after this. Here comes 2nd and 4. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc, and that's exactly what happened here.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. He's got his man. It's Harrison. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Down at the 50-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready up!
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Let's go now! Set go!
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 18 yards on the pickup there. It's an Arizona first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here?
And he will score! Touchdown, Arizona. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Cardinals are able to cut into the deficit. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Throw left side, caught by Ferguson. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. 2nd and 7. Throwing is Baker. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. Here now, 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Send a man in motion right. 2nd down throw from Mayfield. That's out wide to Judkins. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
3rd down, they need 5. Now Mayfield. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stops the clock as well.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. His defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They run straight ahead with Judkins. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
It is 2nd and 9. Baker to throw. There's a screen set up for Judkins. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
3rd and long. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Forced out wide. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. That's fielded at about the 18. And this winds up a very nice return. He's able to get up past the 40-yard line. Here's a handoff to Barkley. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Carson Schlesinger there on the stop.
Carson Schlesinger on the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 42-yard line.
2nd down and 8.
Here we go, here we go.
He'll look to throw. Now a screen set up for Barkley. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Can't ask for much more. On the screen, they gain 19 yards and a 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. That is 2nd touchdown tonight. The extra point by Aubrey is good, and the Cardinals are able to edge a bit closer. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll give it here to Judkins. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Brian Burns comes off the edge to make the play.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9. They go play action with Mayfield. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's going to be taken down after a big 2nd down pickup. But we do have a penalty marker on the field. That is Ferguson in motion. Forced to his right. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline.
That's going to go. Down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. The Browns getting their punting team out there. They'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20.
16-yard line.
Play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That is brought in. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 83 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Cardinals are back within 6. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
What's that?
On the give, it's Judkins. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not having it. Going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. Moving to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Terrence Ferguson, the tight end. And it's going to lead to 4th down. That's taken at about the 14. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw out wide. It is complete. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And this will be a Cardinals 1st down as he gets up past the 35.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And he's got another one. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Arizona. Of the year.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and After this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. His throw left side is complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Here's Judkins.
At this point, we're going to need two hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 3. On play action, Mayfield. That's right side. He's got Ferguson. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Judkins now as we begin the fourth quarter. And not much there. Good defense held to no gain. From the 31, here's second down and 9. Here's Mayfield. This one is caught by Reed. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Cleveland.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here.
And he's in! Touchdown, Cleveland. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Well, here we go. The Browns will go for 2 here.
The Browns will
to throw is Mayfield. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's to the right side. Caught by McBride. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
First and 10.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So a big play to get this drive off to a fast start. And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
That caught by Davis. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down. And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Let's go now.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
That's caught by Harrison right side. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. From the 20, here's 2nd and 3.
Ready. Check out.
Up the middle they go. And that'll give them a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now they'll set up to throw. Open man. That is Bonds. And he's in. Isaiah Bonds. Touchdown, Cardinals. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one.
But I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Up the middle goes Judkins here. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Judkins. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. It's a pickup of 12. It's a Browns first down.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
And on first down, it's back to Judkins. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
47-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. Throwing is Baker. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. A run with Pacheco. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's got the 32-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
is 2nd and 7.
180!
They'll drop to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a first down. They'll stick to the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Here comes 2nd down. To throw is Mayfield. He'll get this out wide. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this fourth quarter. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. They'll keep it on the ground.
Big time stop there, Mike, on 3rd down. Now it sets up a 4th down decision for this head coach. Do I want to be aggressive and extend this drive, or am I content just sending out my field goal unit and trying to make this all square? I think at this stage in the second half, tie the game up. Hopefully my defense can get me the ball back and find a way to win here in the second half.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Up, up! 180! Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Run, run, run. Stop!
They'll go. Mayfield. I had to take a chance on 4th down, and it's intercepted. And a good return here. He is out of bounds up past the 30.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
So it's a win